Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Dishonored, Death of the Outsider, where we are a clumsy murderer, apparently, and we don't know what we're doing. But we've got a rough idea of something we should be doing, which is making our way back to the Red Camellia and getting inked.
If I was infested with blood fly larvae, I'd probably kill myself.
Although, I do also want to investigate the body of that kitten killer. Raw whalebone, okay.
I won't lie. That silver
Did
ivy
this man have anything on him?
it made him tremendously more attractive.
Voltaic shot. That's probably the one I fired into him, so that's fine. And it looks as though these people down here don't really care about our presence when we're not actively committing crimes in front of them. Or doing things like this. Whoops. Okay, that one didn't work so much. There we go. Where are we now? Another little thing that we haven't discovered before because of all the stuff hanging around that we can steal. That's good. A few cowering civilians about. Can't imagine why. And what have we here? Just one of these windmill type things. Doesn't appear to have a lever on it to power it or anything. Oh yeah, we were here some time ago, weren't we? Now, where was the black market again? Can't recall, but there's the chameleon. Let's go through this building to get downstairs. There might be some food that we didn't loot last time we were here. No food, but we're back at ground level.
Plagued spirit. The Eyeless's favorite drink, I guess. They even have their own saloon.
Yep. That's the chief I need to get as well. You can make people vom by throwing plague spirit at them. And we want to hit 3 people at once with some. So I should probably stop just smashing it on sight. I did enough to get that first mission complete. So if we come this way, we've got dogs. The dogs don't really care about our presence because they're sleeping, so we'll let them lie. Was this the way to the secret entrance? Yes. And then that's all connected, good. Bone charm nearby. There's also a worker. Just sweeping up the place. Do we care about them? They've got a key. We could have just pickpocketed them, but stop cleaning with crust shell powder. Scratches the equipment and rubs off on the clients. Weeping blisters. Ew. Deep clean everything, but don't use the powder. And you're not getting paid either. Okay. Well, we've given her the afternoon off. Let's just pop her on the floor. Now we can have a good old poke around. And get a corrupt bone charm. Dark power. At full void energy, you move faster, make less noise, deal more damage. But at less than full, you move slower, make more noise and deal less damage. I don't want anything that makes me make more noise because I'm already getting caught a lot. Services, hairdressing, mineral wash, hair tinting, rat paste facial, leech treatment, solutions of injection.
The rich pay to poison themselves with this shit. Wish they'd just finished the job.
Yeah, fuck them. Now. Got a key. I think that's required to go through there, maybe? Or maybe not.
Smell. What are they mixing these inks with?
Cultist Blessing. Eyeless motif.
That's the same design Dowd sketched out.
That's the one we'd need.
The thugs who join the Eyeless all get this tattoo.
So we can use the tattoo machine. And in there we'd be looking for the knife, probably. Let's get inked
This must
first.
be where the Eyeless get inked. I always wanted to join a cult. All right, if this is what it takes. Don't flinch.
Where are we getting it? On the face? Can't get it on a hand because they're gloved. These are the windows that let us back out that we saw from outside. There's an appointment book. Yeah, Elena Ray. So she's the one who's
Sean Yun,
in
the
charge.
singer, and a city administrator, Ivan Jacoby. These are high-profile people. There's a third leader mentioned, but no name.
So we've already found Ivan Nix's key. That's good. Pintaral imports. Okay. And we've got Shan Yun's house that we need to get to. Afraid of Needles is Shan Yun. But we definitely need to get to their place. So I guess the fact that we haven't found the knife means it's in one of their houses, perhaps. It's all coming together slowly. Feels like I'm blundering a little less than before. Still can't remember where the black market was though. But if there's a secret passage into it, as the rats told us, then I do want in. Maybe it's back near the start somewhere. That's not anything we can get through, is it? Because we can't displace on the other side of it. Sad. Can we foresight through it? No. Oh well.
I'll break your face.
You what, mate? Bloody workers.
You think you're so
I'm so what? What now? I appear to have knocked you out, friend. Maybe I am whatever you were about to say. Now. You can sit up there. Remember when Dishonored was a stealth game? I mean, it still is. It's just not the way that I've been playing. But if I can't play stealthily, I'll at least try and play confidently. We certainly took out those workers without too much difficulty. So, semblance. Oh, we got a tutorial. Okay. Steal someone's identity, leaving them unconscious and fooling their allies. When you impersonate someone, your energy is drained while you're moving. And you can get into certain places with semblance. But if they notice the original target's body, then mayhap it will not work out for you. Okay, did we come in here before? Maybe not. Maybe that semblance tutorial was going to show us, yeah, knock out one of these civilians and then come in here as a civilian. Ah, maybe I could use semblance to resemble an eyeless and I didn't even need to get tattooed. But there weren't really any eyeless in the area, except for the ones that we murked. So, maybe not. Now, are you the tattooist? You are. Okay, so we have found the tattooist. There's not much else. Well, there's not much in the way of hiding places in her room. What if we leave her there? Is she going to fall off? It looked like she was, but no, maybe not. Cool, so you stay there. Now we'll have a poke around. See if we get any more clues and whatnot. Certainly some treasures about. Wonder if this would have been another opportunity to get a key. Surprised there's no bone charms in it. I suppose also we could have cast semblance on her. And then become her and maybe gone to the tattoo parlour that way? Maybe that's what the semblance tutorial was popping up here for? But either way, not a huge amount going on.
We carry what was done to us in the rest of Venom's days. No one asked if we wanted it.
We have now found a map. So we came in at the carriage station. Yeah, we got the beauty parlour there. There's a pharmacy down there. I'm not sure if we spotted that. And then there's the bank further on. Not the most useful of maps, to be honest. But I think we've taken out all the hostiles in this area. Spring razors are always welcome. There's a plagued spirit, but we've kind of run out of enemies to throw it at. Thanks to my general incompetence. So we'll just move on. There's Shanyan's house. How might we get in? Oh, there's a note. When I use our special knock, I expect to be admitted immediately.
Let me guess. She likes red camellias. I need to find that flower shop.
Okay, so find her apartment. We've already done that. Learn the secret knock. Well, we've knocked her out, so that... Oh, there we go. It's on a bit of paper.
A secret knock? Really?
Yep, afraid so. 6, with a break on the 3rd. But will the servants let us in? Or will they open the door and be like, ah, you're not Yelena? It's not that secret of a lot.
I don't recognize you.
No, that's
Be
fair.
on your way now.
A day at the Botanic.
Oops. I didn't want foresight, I wanted
Leave me alone.
semblance, and I pressed the wrong button. Either way, we're in. Ah, this is like a sub area, is it? So... there's a bone charm. Using foresight right now is probably a good idea. Because we don't know who's around. Okay, we've got like 3 guards about. Guess we can't jump up there. Or can we? Maybe we can.
Wait till he puts on those boots. Sees the surprise I left for him. Idiot.
So there's a guard. New songs recorded. With some audio graph cards. We keep a copy of your latest cards on file for our own records. Okay. Now, what if we did this? Does that get the attention of that guard? No, it doesn't. Okay. Maybe if we'd open that first. Well, merely opening it might have got his attention. Certainly curious, but now he's just stood up.
And ever so slightly, it grew to be large as a narwhal.
Oh no, he's moved too far away. Okay. We're not doing well with those throwing glass distractions. Let's go this way. Should probably look around for guards before I start rummaging in the cupboards for valuables, but no, we seem to be alright. Close that door behind us. Nothing much going on in the fireplace. The guide to my collection. He's got some valuables here, for sure.
I can't do anything for you. You'd better run.
Yeah,
Whatever
probably.
you need.
However, I'm not running. You need to be kept out of the way. Yeah, sticking unconscious people on chandeliers. Now we're playing Dishonored again. None of the guards are here. In the kitchen. So that's good. Maybe the civilian can come back with us.
Anyone here? Show yourself.
You didn't see shit. Okay, maybe she saw shit. If she comes in here, that's fine. Looks like she doesn't want to quite come in here, though.
Whatever.
Oh, maybe. Cool. So that's a guard down. Might run out of room on this chandelier at some point. Could really do with that shadow kill. It just lets unsuspecting victims pop into nothingness. No, these guards do seem to have curious patterns. It's like...
Kind of drawn. Could really go for a whiskey or something. Maybe one of them 2-penny drinks.
Yeah, there's only 2 of them now. So we can get away with that. Oops. So much for stealthily hiding that body. But there's only 1 guard left that I've marked. Doesn't mean there's only 1 guard left. But I've not marked more than 1. There looks to be a map of the house. Private collections on the next floor. There's a dumbwaiter. And on the top floor, sleeping quarters and a way into the Spectre Club. So, again, we didn't need the tattoo. But that's fine. You're a civilian. You've got a key for the dumbwaiter room. That's good. Should probably look around for that bone charm as well. I don't know if bone charms that are upstairs are found when using foresight, or if it only tells us about ones that are on the floor that we're on. But we can probably have a decent explore now, because I think most people are down and out. At least on this ground floor. There's a key up there, we should mark that, probably. Still not sure where the bone charm is. There are also guards upstairs though. And we could have marked them through the floor, which is cool. Let's just clear out the house. And then maybe we will worry about bone charms and whatnot. And there, in fact, is a bone charm. Swift Shadow. That sounds like something we really want. Yeah, movement is faster in stealth mode. All day. Not much else going on in here. Oh, there's a whale oil tank. What's that for? Is there security out there? There's an electrified floor. Was there a achieve for steal stuff without disabling the floor? There might have been. So yeah, there's an electrified floor in there. It's bad news. Would one of those guys hear us if we threw a glass on the floor? Wait, seen the door?
Supposed to be closed.
Okay, that's good enough. Come on in, friend. Come on.
Nothing here. Let's have a look around.
Yes, let's have a look around. There we go. Door's closed. Are you happy now? Oops. Might have made a bit of noise there. No, that door can be open. Flight of stairs we could have used to get up here, probably. Maybe this is a job for a bit of that. Okay, we haven't used top stealth. But that's fine. Is it the worker that was tuning the harp who panicked? Yes. Yeah, civilians around, and they're panicking a bit. That's possibly okay. So there's the electrified floor.
Expensive hobby.
People are definitely having a bit of a panic.
So, let's see. What was it?
What was the thing that we wanted to do in here? Is it just steal his private collection? It might be. Oh, there's a guard. What are you doing walking across this floor? How are you not getting murderized by it? There we go. It's probably an accident. No one needs to worry.
What? Somebody's down.
Yeah, there's an audiograph in here,
Hard times.
and it's
Gotta be on the lookout.
our job to steal it without
Something feels
disabling the floor.
Again last night.
So how would we do
I
that?
ought to try one of those sleeping tinctures. They can be kind of pricey.
I mean, we could stand on chairs and whatnot, couldn't we? Oh, did I miss the chair? Probably should have saved before I tried that. Now we're here instead. Let's see, we've got a couple of dead guards. So maybe we've not lost too much progress. That guy, he's the one who spotted us and panicked and got more guards.
That's
Oops.
What hurts more?
Honoured guests, personal memorabilia. Yep. Can we rest you gently up there? Maybe not. But over there, perhaps. And you too. Cool, so this time we've got a couple of civilians out of the picture. There's still guards roaming about, but they're not as on alert because they haven't been informed by the civilians that the ne'er-do-well is up to no good.
Expensive hobby.
So what's the plan? One of these contains the thing we want, I think. We can stand on chairs. That doesn't appear to contain an audiograph. It must be in that thing there. What if we shoot it open? Jump on top. Then we could jump down to grab it and then maybe jump away before we die. Okay. Well, we got the chief. And then we immediately die. Huh. Maybe we don't restart for the last checkpoint after all. Yes, maybe we go back to this quick save. And now that we've got the chief, we just be a bit more sensible about things. I'm sure that wasn't the way you're supposed to get it. Oops, come on. There we go. Floor disabled.
This is a new one. The punch cards are already selling fast.
I don't think there's anything else in here that we can pinch. We can certainly make it very clear to him that we have robbed the place. I don't think any of those paintings are stealable. Cool. Was I meant to even do that? It looks like that was my goal in this area, perhaps. Oh no, there's still a marker upstairs. There was another Chief involving singing into his microphone whilst impersonating him. So we definitely need to have a look at that. There's a bone charm nearby. Right, so this is... what, servant's quarter? Just random stuff lying around? No, I thought that was a mattress at first, just lying on the floor, but... no. the start of a flight of stairs. So I guess this floor might be cleared out of guards now, and the other guards came from upstairs. Not much in here, except some minor loot and a now unconscious servant. So there's 2 ways up the stairs, and there's also the dumbwaiter. Dumbwaiter worked for us last time. Main flight of stairs seems like the riskiest option. That's where guards will be watching. Okay, we're all clear.
The
Another
void.
painting. Good.
I've never seen it, but I heard enough from Dowd to know it's not a place you forget.
His bedroom might be the main place we're looking for. A piano. Yep. Soundproof walls. So this is a place where he comes to play and compose and things of that nature. That might be him singing away. We faintly heard. So he might be in his room somewhere. This room just appears to be minor loot once again.
Sure, he knows how to talk with the boss. What a lick spittle.
Okay, so there's that elite guard that came downstairs and got electrocuted. And there's a second guard. Might not be too hard to take them both out. We just drop onto this lad.
Job to clean up.
And then we deal with this one once she walks back over there, perhaps?
Yeah, about 3 more hours.
Cool. That's 1 down. That's 2. Okay, lad's coughing a bit now. That's unfortunate. Too much singing, my friend. You need to rest your voice once in a while. And in here we have a bit more coin. We like coin.
Never seen a safe like that before, but I've cracked plenty.
Must remember to change the aria that unlocks my safe. So it's a musical lock. An audiograph will suffice. Okay, so probably
This shouldn't be too hard.
the audiograph that we robbed is going to open his safe. So the Gloriana one, I think, would be the right answer. Letter from Michael's bank. A personal box of the Young Jacoby joint account. So if we get both of their keys, we can get into that box. That might be where the knife is.
It has to be the knife. It's in a bank vault.
So we are robbing the bank after all. Now, what have we just picked up? Was it combustion? I didn't see. It might have been combustion. So the second key will be in the other guy's office. And we've already got his office key.
I'll have to take Gloriana from the top.
One more little room to rob, and then we'll go and have a look at our man. Let's get semblance ready.
A beggar no more to become what the believers waited for.
We want
Sean
to
Young. Normally I'd have to pay a fortune to hear him sing,
blam.
but that's not him.
Cool. So we are Shunyun. New bone charm. Something semblance, it said, I think. Unless that was... Oh no, that was cancel semblance, wasn't it? Oh well. That's fine. Now, is his microphone the audiograph? Ah, there's the microphone.
Where the oxrush blooms.
Nice.
can't fool a machine. Only Shan Yun's voice can open this thing.
Cool, so we've dealt with our man. And we have become our man. And all is well. So with that Chief out of the way, we can press on, I guess. We need to get to the other guy's office. And we need to find his key. Then we need to go rob the bank. This is a big mission. But we also have business in the Spectre Lounge. It's side questy stuff. Oh, there's that piece of the void. Can we do anything with it? We've turned it off anyway. So yeah, where was the way into the lounge? I think it said it was from in here that we could get to it. Was it on the map where it said that? Yeah, get to the Spectre Club by going up the side stairs. So maybe we need to go back down a floor. We've cleared out this place of goons, I think. So we should be safe to just race about like knobheads. And then where was that side stairs? There it is. Bone charm nearby, I think. Is it up here? Doesn't look like it. Is it down there? There it is. So is that back on the ground floor? Yeah. Okay. We'll grab that first. Oh, it's in there. No wonder I didn't spot the damn thing. Undertaker. That lets you carry people faster. We like that one. I don't think we need rapid displacement. We've got a lot of bodies to carry in the future, so Undertaker's probably the best bet. And now we find a door to the Spectre Club. They're not going to be pleased to see us if we come in this way, I don't think, because this is like a secret door. But regardless, we are going to head in there, and we're going to do that next time. So until then, thanks for watching, friends.